Regina's always telling me that I worry about you too much.
Hardened ex-mercenary John Creasy back in the fray. The Netflix remake of The Man on Fire is out this Thursday. It stars Emmy Award-winning Yahya Abdul Mateen II and follows his character's fiery path to redemption. An Oakland native, by the way. The original movie came out in 2004, starring Denzel Washington. The Netflix adaptation is 7-episode series. Looking forward to it. And joining us now with a better preview of the series is TV host and entertainment expert Andrew Freund. Good morning. Do you love it?
Frank, I love it. And first of all, it's funny. I'm noticing my background and it looks like a fake background, but I'm actually at the Colony Palms Hotel in Palm Springs, California. But yes, this show is action-packed, and I had a chance to sit down with Yahya, of course, Oakland's own Yahya. Let's take a look.
First, we got to talk about your Bay Area roots. High school in Oakland, went to Cal, SF City Planner, which I didn't know about. So, kind of talk to me about your Bay Area roots.
Yeah, man. I'm from Oakland. You know, West Oakland. I grew up in Oakland, from New Orleans, and but Oakland is definitely 100% home. You know, all the way.
How would you say growing up in Oakland kind of informed you as an actor, or informed you in this business?
I mean, I think it's really a job as an actor. At least part of my job is to bring my own self, my own experiences, to the role, whenever applicable. So, I think they may come across in a little bit of attitude or the way I may say a certain word and things like that. But, most of all, even in the most transformative moments, I think it's really about resilience, about knowing that whatever it is that I'm making is bigger than myself. And that comes from, having that sense of community that definitely is rooted in, my Oakland upbringing.
There's definitely resilience in this character because he's been through a lot of things. What do you think it is about his determination that just keeps that drive, keeps him going?
Yeah, well, Creasy has a big heart, so I think he believes that, he believes in himself. And even in the times when Creasy can't forgive himself, he knows that he's responsible for other people that he loves. And I think that's really the motor. We see this character who, when he's not in connection to his friends or family or people that he loves, he goes inward, and then once he has something to live for, once he's responsible for other people, then that's when his motor comes alive. And so that was one of my favorite parts, of telling the story.
Your showrunner said you can do anything. I want to know, what can't you do? What are you really terrible at?
Whatever it is, I haven't I'm still looking for it, what I mean?
All right.
I'm still looking for it. Either I'm still looking for it or I won't tell,
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Did you, obviously, Denzel, was part of this way back when. Did you consult with him? Did you talk to him about when you took this on?
No, but I think I had a feeling of what he would say, which would be, there's nothing that I can tell you already. You already know what you have to do, and go and do the job and have fun and do it well. But no, his work was legendary. It is legendary, and I'm excited to give my iteration of Creasy.
Talk to me about kind of the training you went through, because I fully believe that, like, if push came to shove, like, you're going to throw down, you could protect me, I would be fully happy if that happened. But just talk to me what you took away from all that.
Well, on these jobs, they put us in so many different scenarios. I did boxing, a little bit of kickboxing, some jiu-jitsu, some fake airplane flight simulation, but it's it's really, an amazing job that I have to get to step into so many facets of, physical movement and figuring out what it is that I can do, with the body. And ultimately, everything that we did served the story of this guy rebuilding himself back together. So I was very, very fortunate to have a good team to help to make me look good.
Were you able to talk to any veterans just about what their experience was? Because part of this also, there's some PTSD elements. I'm curious what they said to you or what, you gained from them.
I talked to my security guard a lot, who, this was down in Mexico City. He was a huge fan of the movie. a huge fan of the Creasy character and knowing what it's like to carry a heavy burden on your shoulders, but still put that aside in order to protect someone that you love the most. So my guy Augustine was sort of my pseudo consultant, a bit, and he talked about the emotional aspects of stepping up and doing what you have to do. And that's what I really appreciated.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Oakland Sun, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and as you can see, he couldn't have been more of a pleasure to speak to. And what I will say is, yes, this is an action-packed series, but there is also this emotional heart to it. And the Creasy character, obviously, we spoke about Denzel Washington played him back in 2004, but Yahya now takes the lead, and he does an incredible job. Highly recommend this series. It is a fantastic watch, Frank.
Yeah,
fantastic.
I can tell. What a thoughtful guy, Oakland guy. Grew up here, and a Cal grad. You got to love that as well. Andrew, really good interview, and it drops, I think, on Thursday, so we will tune in to Netflix and give it a peek. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks, Frank.